This is the place I've been called to come to today, a place that I've been to some number of times before. This is a place that I call the Canyon of the Masters. Before I enter the main part of the canyon, I do a little ceremony with a kintu of 3 coca leaves to ask for the permission of the guardians and keepers of this land to do the sacred work here. Like many of these canyons around here, when you go into them, you find out that they extend much, much farther than you think. This canyon actually branches into 2 different canyons. Some years ago, I sat up there among those rocks to meditate, and I'm surprised coming back to this place now to see, how much the vegetation has greened here. So I've been spending some time here in one of the little places to meditate here in this place I call the Canyon of the Masters. And one of the things that's really impressed me today is the stillness here, because most of the morning that I've been here, there's been no wind, there's been no sound whatsoever. Even the birds seem absent here. And then, for me, then being here in nature and being in this stillness, the stillness, is something you can focus on in itself. And for me, the stillness then becomes like a portal into understanding this space in a different way. Yeah, so I understand that I'm here in the 3-dimensional world and I have the 3-dimensional earth in front of me. But when I enter into that stillness, I'm also in a place of spirit, and that I'm in that stillness and I go through that portal. I can also find my way to the 5th-dimensional earth, and I'm here and I'm there at the same time. The stillness opens up the possibility of dropping all of your usual ways of attention, all of the usual habits of the mind, that the stillness in nature gives you a portal into the most remarkable other kinds of experiences. And I think then that maybe the question we want to ask ourselves is if we have this access to this portal through the stillness of nature, where is it that we want to be? Where do we want to go with that portal? And I think it's into the higher dimensional state of nature, the higher dimensional state of the earth, to move into the space of the 5th-dimensional earth, to be able to attach to the wisdom of the 5th dimension, the wisdom of the earth in the 5th dimension, to find our way to the heartfulness of the 5th dimension, and then to make that part of our lives here, to be able to live that now. Because I think as we begin to live that now, as we make it part of our lives, then we create the opening for us all to move into the 5th-dimensional earth that is to come. Once you find your way into that space where you can go to other realms, these realms are so open to you. And for me today, the keepers of the stargates have been coming through. I don't know why I've had so many connections to star beings over these last days, but the keepers of the stargates sort of want to make it easier to be in the 3rd-dimensional earth and be in the 5th-dimensional earth at the same time. It's the middle of the afternoon, and now the wind has come up. It's time for me to leave. So I say goodbye to the Canyon of the Masters, and I send my love to you.